Alright guys, so we're back at the house right now. It's just me right now, and I've taken off the, just the wrap that was on the handle right there, and I put one of my strings on here just to see how it does. This is the 85-pound bow right there. I put it through my bow tester. It's pulling roughly at 76 to 80 pounds at my draw length. So let's string this up then. See what it does. We're going to do all carbon, all feather. So we're going to see what that does. I got him in, he twisted the string a little bit. Oh, I'm not gonna lie, stringing this bow is kind of a pain. However, way better, way better. Ooh, I think I snapped an arrow. Not gonna lie guys, I'm getting shot right here in the wrist. I'm not wearing my arm guard like I should. But typically whenever I'm shooting a bow, even without my arm guard, I usually don't run into that problem. So it might be because this is just a typical straight limb bow. It's a two-piece made of fiberglass, and it comes with one end on here and the other one slides on, and then you just put in the screws and lock it in place. So you got one basically piece of, I want to say it's stainless steel like pipe right here with two holes drilled into it with pin locking these limbs in place. They also have inserts on the limbs themselves so that way they don't rattle around whenever you're shooting it. It does have some vibration. It goes for about 6 seconds, I would say, around 6 seconds. Yeah, definitely should be putting on my arm guard for this. But overall, it seems to be firing pretty well. Like I said, you guys saw the arrow shots right there. So this bow is about, well, an accurate measurement, it's about my height, and I'm about 5'7", and it comes up to about here. So you're looking at about maybe 70 inches. It says it's 85 pounds right here. But like I told you guys, I actually weighed this bow myself, and it's pulling around, like I said, in the 70-80 pound range right there. And like I said, it might be because I'm not getting it the full draw, and some of these arrows aren't my 30-inch draw. Some of them are 28. Some of them I'm missing on because I just haven't practiced with this specific bow in a while. I shoot better with the wooden arrows that I shot right there. I don't really usually hit myself with it. I don't know if I'm getting hit necessarily with the string or with the arrow as it's passing through. And like, not all my shots are straight. Some of them are curving to the right or to the left on certain shots. Most of them are going left. I don't even think I can get this one thumb draw, just to be perfectly honest with you. I'm gonna try, No guarantee I'm gonna hit anything. Ah, I did get the target on that one. So guys, there is the eBay takedown fiberglass bow, which I paid $178 for this particular bow. And I will leave the 45-pound bow video of this particular model in the description box below. Please go check that out. And like I said, guys, the tiller on this bow seems pretty good. Brace height looks about right. This one, you can definitely tell which one's your top limb, because I don't know if you can see, but it's just slightly bending more. On this one, it's slightly bending more. And so with any fiberglass bow, before you shoot it, I would check where you see where they split the fiberglass. When they put a coating on it, I would just run your hand or your thumb up and down it. Just make sure there's no fiber lift right there, because the last thing you want is for this to go and be damaged while being shipped right there. So that way, especially in the high pounders like this one, because you don't want it to pull it back, it break, and it hit you in the head, the shoulder, like your sides. You don't want the, you want to try to mitigate any damage right here. So I would recommend going and checking, doing a full examination of the bow as soon as you get it, before you go and fire an arrow on it. And one of the things I didn't do, and I'm paying for it right now, is I didn't stretch and do my bow exercises before shooting. I came out here and I just pulled it back. I didn't do any exercises, so I'm a little sore, and I'm probably gonna pay for that later today. So you can see, and like normal, I'm gonna be right here so you guys can see the full draw. All right, so there you go. Nothing fancy, nothing too dramatic out there. It's a pretty basic longbow. Like I said, I am working up to a 100-pound bow. I'm probably gonna, when I get there, I'm probably gonna be seeing, you're probably gonna see more of the bow stringer. Let me go ahead and try to string this up, because it takes me a lot just to string this bow up here. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. And please check out the next video that we have coming up here. We got some special coming up we got 3 videos coming up for you guys. One's for a 35-pound bow video. We're going to do 3 different types or 3 or 4 different types of bows for you guys. And we're also going to be talking about our first experiences with starting into archery. Another video is going to be off of a bow off of AliExpress. I just started getting stuff off there. It's a little bit more expensive than I care for, but like I said, the channel that I go and run here is to go and show different products to you guys, so that way you guys can go and see, say, hey, I want something like that, or I want to know how much that costs right there. And I usually leave all of that in the description box. And we're also going to be doing a video from my friend Jacob, because he wants to talk about his compound bow and the story of how he got it and the story of how he broke it the moment we handed it to him. So like I said, please, I hope you guys are looking forward to seeing those videos. Like I said, down in the description box, you're going to be seeing the link to the original video for the 45-pound fiberglass bow. So please check that out. And like I said, please show all your support right there. And just so you guys know, I don't make any money off of this YouTube channel. This is all purely just for entertainment and information based on whatever I am doing, with whatever bows, arrows, and all stuff. Because a lot of the quivers I actually have right here, I made myself. I don't have anything manufactured. I used to buy a lot of manufactured quivers to see how they work, but I prefer the 3-point harness quiver. So I made my own. I gave my original one to my friend Esfa, and it's the one that you guys see him shooting with. And I made my friend just his side quiver, and I made my friend Noah his side quiver. So like I said, you'll see some more of those later on in the videos. So like I said, please show all the support you guys can, and keep in mind, a lot of the behavior in our videos right here is purely meant to be fun and comedic. We're not trying to be too serious right there, but there are some stuff that has gone out that, like I said, I have to go and constantly remind my guys, watch with the swearing, watch with the behavior. If you're doing it at my house, at my home range, I don't care. If you're doing it anywhere else, like I said, you gotta mind the rules and all that stuff, because we don't want any consequences to be going on. Like I said, and unfortunately we had an incident that happened. I'm not gonna get into too much detail into it. But like I said, we had to go and do a lot of apologizing, and hopefully we get cleaned up and we start cleaning up our act a little bit more. Like I said, I try to keep a PG-13 channel for especially for you younger viewers out here. I don't want any bad behavior going on. So thanks for watching. I'm gonna cut it right here. I gotta get some more stuff done today, and I'm gonna go collect my arrows, and I got a meeting to attend. So talk to you guys later. Guys, I'm here with Arrow 343's archery videos again, and I got my buddy Jacob here, and we're gonna try a little experiment today.
Yep. If you see right here, this bow right here, Brendan, explain that.
This is an 80-pound bow or 85-pound bow, excuse me, that I got off of eBay for about 125 bucks, and I want to go and test it up against Jacob's compound bow that's just pulling about 40 pounds to see which one gets a better velocity. I got double the draw weight, but he's got more power and speed.
Basically, his bow was basically meant for power. It's meant to pierce through armor and everything like that. This was a hunting bow that was created for hunting, like basically hunting deer.
And also target shooting.
Yeah, target shooting as well. That bow was designed for piercing, basically power. Basically, using this on a deer would be overkill.
Basically, anything over 85 pounds, unless you're hunting Cape buffalo, is overkill.
Yeah, and since Brendan has that now, and I got my compound bone here with me now, we want to run this through some tests. Basically, see which one has more power, more accuracy, and more range.
Which, guys, I'm going to be shooting regular arrows, but I also have my homemade war arrows. I want to also do a comparison on, see what kind of distance they get.
They look good.
So I'm gonna start it off here.
Still see it, and thunk.
Okay, that wasn't a bad one.
Jason, did you get that? Okay, that was Brandon, that shot. Now we're gonna do my shot. As you already know, my bow is a Hoyt Pro Hawk, which is meant more for accuracy and target shooting, basically hunting deer and whatever. Ooh. That one looked good.
So I'm gonna do one of my flu-flus. See how that does. Which, guys, I do not know the spine of this flu-flu, so viewer discretion advised. If you don't know the spines of your arrows and you're gonna put it through a high performing bow, I would wear eye protection and keep yourself safe on that. If you don't know what the spine is.
I heard that. Tipped over, but we can still see it.
Yeah, still not bad.
Alright, I'm gonna go for another shot.
So the 2 flutes?
Yes.
Okay. So that one might not get very far, but under comparison,
yeah,
it should be just fine. I see it. Yeah, I see it.
Yeah. Wow. Ironically, that still went really far.
Yeah, that went almost to the table.
Also, don't mind that guy.
Whoa.
Kind of look like it.
Okay, that was way up.
It's going. It's going.
Yeah.
It just fell down.
Yeah, it still didn't get nearly as much.
Hey, another thing, I just noticed that since those are custom made, most of those don't even have sharp edges on them.
No, what I did to make up for the weight distribution on there is I just put a piece of PVC on the end to make the end a little bit more top heavy. So that way it keeps it going, and also this makes it better for shooting into hard targets because it won't break your arrows.
Yeah, okay, I see that. So not only did you make these, you even made that part as well. It's really impressive.
Like this one.
Ah!
Like behind the target.
Okay, since we shot those arrows, we're gonna get them now. And while we do that, we have to yell pull or range cold every time, so we know that we're done shooting. We're gonna go get our arrows.
And it lets anybody else know that's also on the range. Because right now there's no one here, but still practice the good behavior on archery right there, so that way whenever you are doing it, you don't get bad habits.
Yeah, so basically just yell range cold or pull, anything like that.
Yeah, so that way they know that, okay, hey, there people are going down range. So I want to say, Jacob, yours probably got around 200 yards.
Yeah,
Probably
I
around,
saw it, but
mine's at least 150, 160 yards.
yeah, I saw it
maybe
within the
170.
air, but I don't know where it landed.
Like I said, I can see where my flu landed, but I want to see my woods probably landed further down.
Where did he come from?
Are
Are you still recording?
Yes. I'm like, yes.
This is the part where it comes to a cut.
You can cut it right there.